Hello and welcome back to Let's Plays. I'm Magicaless, and we are not going to go do the main quest just yet. I want to see if maybe I can complete the remaining stuff. There's one particular map we should be able to retrieve. Oh, also, I guess we could do the Master Assassin missions, but primarily Thieves Headquarters, Thief Assignment. I would like to go to the Polo counter, but I can't remember where it is. Oh, actually, I'm realizing it's not on the map anymore. I think it's close to here. Huh.
Prince Ahmed has been found guilty of consorting with enemies of the Empire. His whereabouts are yet to be ascertained.
Interesting, so...
Good news! The rebel leader Shakulu!
I'm sure that
yeah, there was some repercussion for just leaving. And if someone else is in charge, well, I really wonder if it's Suleiman who's responsible for this, or someone else. Anyway, I think we'll do the Master Assassin missions, and we'll see if we can unlock a certain piece of armor, a certain suit of armor. Race your apprentice. Win the race against your apprentice. Oh, so we can lose this one and still not fail the mission. Interesting.
Mentor, I am told you still have the speed and strength of a 20-year-old.
I try to keep healthy.
Then how about a race? I could use a bit of exercise.
You begin, and I will follow.
I'm not even sure. Well, could you just give a rough indication of where what our final destination is going to be? Because is that all?
The Templar is up to something. We should track him.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to complain about... I am going to complain about having to chase a border courier if the goal is to remain undetected. Did you forget what border couriers were all about?
The Templar is up to something. We should track him.
This is really not the setup for a tailing mission. This is not even the design for a... What were they... What were they thinking?
Ah, good show. Almost looks real.
Ah, come on, I'm hidden behind the... Don't tell me that doesn't count. And also, why was there a change of objective if... Is this guy just going to sit around, waiting, doing nothing? Oh, okay, we're supposed to look at him at a specific point. That makes sense.
Do not let him escape.
I can stop him, Mentor.
Are we really just killing someone for being a pickpocket? This is becoming hypocrisy, the game.
He was holding this, Mentor. It must belong to the Vizier he robbed.
You take care of this body. I will return this document.
Wait. He's bound to have a lot of money. Well, that sucked. Oh, and I can't even put him in the haystack.
Has been found dead. Would seem he led a thankfully aborted revolt.
Hi.
I believe this belongs to you.
Ah, you have spared me much humiliation before the Sublime Port. Thank you, Effendim. And is that the young assassin who aided you today?
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Why do you have to sound so ominous while saying this? I actually want to know who this guy is. Hailing from eastern Anatolia, Damat Ali Pasha was a well-respected Sublime Port official and servant to Sultan Bayezid II. Yeah, I mean, I forgot Sultan Bayezid actually was still alive at the moment. The whole succession thing is because he isn't dead. So Selim isn't Sultan at the moment. But in his later years, as the Sultan's ambitions for world conquest dwindled, Damit's loyalty all but evaporated, and he came to feel that the Templars' philosophy was the only worldview capable of bringing about order and glory in a world where chaos and mediocrity seemed the norm. So I'm gonna guess he's going to be a target. That's a weird mission. Again, I really have a huge issue with the assassins being a public organization in this game.
Beyond hope.
Literally everyone knows about them. You know, secret to everybody. And well, you know how we're supposed to remain synchronized by observing the creed. What happened to hiding in plain sight? You have the plain sight part, but you're not hiding. Yeah, so Shakulu, I was actually surprised, is an actual historical figure. I read about him yesterday, and this guy, it's really a shame actually that it's so there's that it's not explored a little further, but basically there's rivalry in Anatolia between Ismail I of the Safavid dynasty of Iran and well the Ottoman Empire, and Ismail apparently led some revolts, and Shakulu was inspired by those, and he was basically a copycat. They're both connected with the Safavid empire and population, which later would become vassals to, I think. But point is, they lost the territory to the Ottomans. So I spoke about conquests in the west, but there was also conquests in the
Curious display.
in the east for the Ottoman Empire, and I feel like these are, you know, Shakulu in this game. Well, I'll grant that there's not much known apparently about this guy, the historical guy, but and it seems mostly accurate that he was pretty evil, pretty he liked to kill, torture, rape people, so that feels consistent with what we're shown in the game, but he basically is there just for three cutscenes in Cappadocia, and then it's he's gone. Him allying with the Byzantines against a common enemy would be interesting to explore, but no, we just he's a one mission wonder. Anyway, hi.
All quiet today?
Not remotely. A heated conflict is brewing between two factions of Romanis. One group has banded together against a woman they call Mirella, accusing her of swindling the poor on dozens of occasions. As we speak, they are on the way to exile this trickster, by force if necessary.
By your tone, you seem to believe there will be trouble.
I do. Mirella is a frightening woman, and her temper is well known. I fear for anyone who crosses her.
Then we should give these Romanis our support. No good can come of this fight if it escalates.
The Trickster, Part 1. A prominent Romani trickster has been conning citizens out of money. Now her people... Oh, let me try that again. The Trickster, Part 1. A prominent Romani trickster has been conning citizens out of money. Now her people want her to leave the city. Make sure none of our critics come to harm. Forcing, do not let any Romanis die.
We can escort the Romanis to the meeting and provide protection until the impasse is resolved.
A wise plan, but only in secret. If Mirella gets wind that the assassins are aiding her opposition, there is no telling what she might do. There they are. How should we proceed?
You take to the rooftops, and I will wander the streets.
Evet, Mentor. If I see any trouble stirring, I will provide a distraction.
I mean, I don't really feel like roaming the streets, you know. These guys are not suspicious, apparently. I thought they would be. Whoops.
What is all the fuss? In the name of God, what is going on?
What's all the trouble?
Wait, that didn't work. I pressed the bumper. I literally called for my assassins and it did nothing. Well, you know what? I said I wasn't using the crossbow enough, so... Another one of you! Whoops. I'm pressing the bumper, but nothing happens. I really don't get what's going on. I don't think my bumper is broken. I think it's just the mission that refuses to let us use our assassin recruits. Which sucks. There's absolutely no reason to prevent us from if anything, that's the kind of mission where it makes sense. It would make sense to use our recruits. Whoops. Sorry, sir. You two. Not sure why only one of you was marked for execution, I guess. What happened to the rooftops?
You crook! You charlatan! How dare you defile our people? How dare you turn the city against us simply to satisfy your greed?
Keep your voice down. You know nothing of my motives.
I will not be silent! This woman is a trickster, a cheat. She robs the poor of their money by preying on their
You
fears.
will regret taking that tone with me.
What's wrong?
Murderers! Surrender yourselves!
Stop right there!
He did nothing.
Protect the Romanis, but do not harm the guards. This is a grave misunderstanding.
She died and we did nothing. Whoops. So wait.
Soldiers, in your haste to serve justice, you let the real murderer slip away. These women are innocent.
I don't get it. Are we supposed to spare the guards? We are. Also, I can now use them. I don't get it. So I imagine we're supposed to punch them instead.
Protect the Romanis, but do not harm the guards. This is a grave misunderstanding. Soldiers, in your haste to serve justice, you let the real murderer slip away. These women are innocent.
Well, you know what? We probably can. Oh, we don't have actual smoke bombs. Hopefully this works. Come on. Use the bomb! This is... I really had no idea, actually, the bombs were so bad. Okay, and we don't even get... What are we supposed to do? If non-lethal takedowns are not authorized...
Protect the Romanis, but do not harm the guards. This is a grave misunderstanding. Soldiers, in your haste to serve justice, you let the real murderer slip away. These women...
I will stop her before this gets out of hand. I give you my word, Mentor.
Bene, we will speak again soon.
Okay, just have the game. Just have Ezio say, disarm the guards. It's simple as that. I'm really annoyed with this mission. I disliked just about everything about it. We have some more to complete, and also I want to... Well, I figure... Oh, Mermaid's dagger unlocked.
What an idiot.
Okay, but we'll focus on the dagger later. There was some treasure that I heard that I'm going to skip. I'm going to try and focus. And I was just about to say, I am wondering if there is another den we can appoint an assassin to. There's also a fly bothering me. Flying around, so apologies if you hear. I don't think the mic would pick up the sound of its wings, but it does get buzzy at some point. And well, it's
Weapons of the finest grade, here for your perusal.
sometimes it's flying in front of my eyes, so it's a bit annoying. I may react to that. Oh wait, we need to appoint someone. Well, we're going to go by seniority, I think it's called. Also, why not loot these, replenish our supplies, and maybe, you know what, we're going to try and make the bombs we've lost. After that, it just pains me actually to know that in this game you lose bombs permanently upon desync and you know, resetting to a previous point, and the, you know, refueling your used gear was a thing in Tenchu, in the original Tenchu. Caltrop bomb, we haven't used that one, and this smoke decoy is completely useless, so let's have something else instead. Impact shell as well, British gunpowder as well, blood smoke, decoy, pyrite coin. Yeah, you know, it's just completely useless, so let's just make sand bombs, because why not? I really expected smoke to be way more useful than this. Hi. The Champion, Part 1. Help your apprentice escort his ward in secret. Stay off the ground and eliminate any stalking attackers from a distance. Forcing stay on the rooftops for the duration of the tale.
Mentor, do you have a moment? I have a request.
I am eager to hear it.
Today, a local printer received a death threat I feel we must take seriously. I believe the Templars are trying to silence him. I would like to draw his enemies out into the open by pretending to escort him to a new location.
And what do you need from me?
I want you to stalk the stalkers. We will walk in the open while you remain undetected.
Molto bene.
Awkward silence.
Stay close and kill any Templars you find. They could be anywhere.
Okay, take position on the rooftops. Let's do that. Hopefully this goes better than the previous one. Also... Oh! Why do we have our crossbow bolts back? And hopefully we can use the assassin recruits this time.
I did not even see what happened. Stop, please.
Well, I guess it worked. I was hesitating to waste the crossbow bolt by shooting the rooftop. Kind of a wonky place to have an enemy appear. The first enemy out of the...
I did not even see what happened. Stop, please.
Okay. She doesn't have a lot of health, apparently. Maybe we need a quicker weapon? Makes absolutely no sense that the gun would... well, we can use both. Now that we know that they use different buttons. And I guess I can also switch to the Datura bomb if the need arises. Okay, these guys probably... You know what, I really want to use this... Ah, come on, don't tell me only one of them.
Always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay.
Do the word to innocent bystander have any worth to you?
No, the life of innocent bystanders is completely worthless to me.
Quite the performance, but why?
Almost lost the full sync thing. I don't really get, because her health bar is not as low as it would seem. Oh. Come on! There really seems to be something wrong with the aiming of the crossbow, because it's really different from Brotherhood, where you can free aim at all times. Can we be done with this, though? Ezio is so good at blending in a crowd, he can do it even...
Stand down, assassin.
Oh, come on!
There is a contract on this man's head.
I will not be silenced. I will not.
What do you... Okay. Wait. Are we supposed to protect the guy or to chase after him?
Stand down, assassin. There is a contract on this man's head.
I will not be silenced. I will not.
And also, will we lose them? Stay on the rooftops. Okay, this is not a tail anymore, so we can probably...
Please, don't help me.
I'm trying to save you. Stay here and stay hidden. My assassin needs help.
There! Help! Please help me now. God help me.
I don't want to die.
Fortune guided your... Luck? Guided your blade? Ah, I need to replay Assassin's Creed 1. I can't even quote it right.
After your souls, what could be more important?
Favored your blade, I think he says. Sorry if I'm misquoting you, Kadar. I know a lot of people don't even know your name.
Did I just see that? I must be dying.
What happened? Who was that fighter?
Quite an animal, no? I have never seen the Templars attack with such brute strength. Today I bested him, but not by much.
Be on your guard. He will be back.
Okay, well, at least we've achieved full sync, but this... was messy as well. I'm starting to think maybe these missions were an afterthought. Also,
What's got into him?
also, I'm not sure what we need to do. Oh, Master Assassin armor unlocked. Okay, already. I don't think it's a new outfit. That would make no sense. I suppose it's... yeah, it's not an outfit. Armor, maybe? Master Assassin Spaulders. Chest guard. Braces. Greaves. We're not going to wear that. That's gaudy. Well, the armor I do want to unlock is even gaudier, actually, but I'm trying to find the Polo counter. It's going to be super annoying if we actually have to complete the game before we can do this. And either way, there's no new missions, so maybe let's buy something. Farm the ox. Why not? We'll see if we can afford it. And I'll end this episode. It probably is going to be a very short one. And or maybe I'll splice the next one. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know how much time it's been since I started recording. I really wish, actually, this game was a lot more consistent with when missions are available. Because, you know, main mission markers disappearing out of nowhere is really annoying. I can't remember this ever being a thing in in Brotherhood or Assassin's Creed 2 or the original. Obviously for the original, or even Bloodlines for that matter. This is really something that seems unique to... Come on. I don't even know what I'm trying to go after this thing. I don't need it. And we do have the... Well, you know what? I'm going to find the nearest bank. We're going to retrieve some money, and then I'll check if if I keep going with this episode or if I'm recording a second one.
We are receiving reports of a revolt of some kind in Anatolia. The Safavids would appear to be behind it, along with...
It does talk about the Safavids and the revolt. It does mention the Safavid when talking about the revolt, so... Interesting. Also, Shakuli actually died in 1511, so... the game gave us a date. The second date we ever see in the game, I think. Only for it to be wrong. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to have a look now. Wait, we are wearing the... Well, never mind. I'm switching back to the... I should have realized because we're not wearing the same colors. my beautiful Janissary green is completely gone. We are going to correct that mistake. Yeah, I think I'm making this a single video, no matter what. I don't know. I still don't know, I still haven't decided, but... If it takes ages to complete the Master Assassin missions, I'm not going to be able to record them all before we complete the main story. I should have focused on them earlier. Wait, no, that's not the banker I'm interested in too. I'm interested in for once. Re-equip the Spaulders, please, and tell me. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so now that we are equipped with proper armor, well, I'll just say I won't conclude the episode just in case, but I'll say see you in the next part. And actually, I'm back because in this next part we're going to try and find the. We're going to have to come back to the polo counter, so hopefully that's not a counter. It was closed by Pure Race shop, so I figure if we hang around here somewhere, well, it would have to be close to. It's bound to be somewhere here because. It has to be close to the sea. Makes sense. And I don't think it would be up north here. Let's go to the map marker and see. But yeah, basically... Wait, no, I'm realizing the thing we need is in a bookshop. It's not at the polo counter. What we want is the Ishak Pasha memoir pages. And yes, I'm sure we want to buy this item. For the purpose of this Let's Play, I'm not seeking those on my own. Also, do we have some of them already? I wonder. Not the right place. Items, I guess? We have 0 of them. It's crazy because I've never bought this this thing, and yet I have retrieved all those pages. I usually do that, apparently, on my own. But we're going to do that, and hopefully it will make enough time pass for us to complete the next part of the Master Assassin missions. And we'll see if that's... Stop doing that, you. That's rude. But we're going to see if that... if we can do this in a timely fashion and...
She foresees a new era of dominance for Ottoman art.
If we can do this in a timely fashion, or if maybe it's going to be... I don't know, maybe it will just be a long episode. I try to keep everything under an hour for this episode, for this Let's Play. But I figure when it's actual fluff, when it's not the main story at all, or a mix, of story content and optionals, you know, side quests and everything. It doesn't matter too much that it's a long video. I didn't have time to read the text, but let's move on to the next page. There will be no point in teleporting, apparently. Yeah, collect the time. How did I manage to find all of these without... and at least twice? Because I didn't collect the cool armor in my latest playthrough on my Switch Lite. But I did the first 2 times when I played this game. I usually try to have it early on. Well, usually. It always sounds silly because I've only... I did play that game, attempt some playthroughs that I didn't complete, so I played it a bit more than just 3 times. 4 times including this Let's Play. But the...
Nice move.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I guess it's one of those games I don't feel compelled to complete. And it clearly was the game that required the most time and effort for me to get through when I played the trilogy on my Switch Lite.
I sent Simeon. He'll help someone.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to climb the... I want to call these battlements, but I have no idea if this is actually how they would be called. Whoops! Ah, come on! Oh, okay, that page was in the arsenal, apparently. Drop! That's really the one thing with this game that bugs me the most. The controls are unresponsive. Sometimes you need to press the same button twice for it to register. And it, you know, it has some additional requirements for stuff like you need to select to actually lock on to some enemies to throw them around or do perform an air assassination when in the previous 2 games you could do that as long as they were highlighted, and I can't understand. I can understand the why they would do that if it's for the sake of balancing, you know. It's a bit OP to be able to instantly land on the nearest guard, not even looking at them. But that's the entire power fantasy of Assassin's Creed. And also that's one thing, when you're used to performing actions without seeing or directly looking at the thing you want to interact with, which I'm sure if you play games like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, or Thief, Tenchu, you probably are familiar with this. You know, you don't need to see the enemy if you're aware of where they are, because of the sound of your knowledge of their movement patterns. There are a ton of ways you can anticipate the movements
He surely sought to counter his brother Selim's power.
of something you can't see. And
Words cannot express.
it feels like Assassin's Creed Revelations was meant only for people who can't do that, and they removed it. It wants you to focus, to be sure that you're focusing on the action you're trying to perform, and that just makes that just kills the flow of the entire thing for me. And it's crazy to think about Assassin's Creed Revelations in that way, because this is the game that introduced the hook and the zip lines. This is the game where you have parachutes unlocked from the get-go. And it's also all about the action sequences, the very cinematic platforming sequences. So, you know, it feels like the game that would be the smoothest, with the fluid movements and everything. And actually, the way the flow of combat is interrupted by some enemies, but rarely. It's only some of the Janissaries who, and I guess some of the bosses, who have more health than the usual recruit and can't be killed. And you know, one of the most annoying things in Cappadocia, the bombs with the not the bombs, the crossbow and the gun being both less efficient than the hidden blade, just makes it uninteresting and appealing to use those instead. So I actually there's even something with the grenades. The fact it's so, you expect to be able to just throw them immediately, and especially when you're not aiming and you're telling Ezio to throw them at his feet. you'd expect him to be able to do that instantly, but he doesn't, and that's really annoying. Apologies. I had to edit out a very violent fit of cough. I think I'm a bit dehydrated. And the first thing I'm going to do when I'm done with recording this video is have a large glass of water. It's kind of funny because we're in the mild part of the heat wave now. It's not as bad as when the temperatures reach some absurd height numbers, but it's I suppose the air is a lot more dry than it used to be, and it's easy to get dehydrated. Don't tell me the page is... Of course it's there. Whoops. Can we... Yes. Nice. Definitely not survivable, but... we'll take it either way. I think actually what I'm going to do is just retrieve the pages here, and if one of the Master Assassin missions unlocks, we'll try to complete it, but mostly whoops. Whoa. But mostly we're going to stop here, and we're not going to do the thing that unlocks when you have retrieved all the pages. Because I feel like this will feel a little less like Fluff. This is really the kind of thing I should have been doing throughout the game, but since we didn't know we had an incentive to retrieve those pages, we didn't even know about these pages.
I am not fooling around. Wait.
I am fooling around. And I'd like you to respect that. I want to say, at least, these pages don't fly away like the ones in, well, in Black Flag, but there was also something like this in Assassin's Creed 3 already. I don't think I've ever completed the Almanac in Assassin's Creed 3. Because I don't know what it does actually. I don't know if there's any point to it. Whereas there's an immediate reward for doing that in Black Flag. You get new songs, and I do have my favorites among those, so when we do get to Black Flag, I'll try to retrieve the songs I'm interested in as efficiently and as soon as possible. No! Entirely my mistake, but this is so silly. I've released the trigger and the not the trigger, the left thumbstick before pressing A. You know what? I think I'll have that glass of water now, because it feels like I really need it. I'm just going to reach the top of that thing, grab the page, and then I'm going to go have my drink as a as a reward for finding the page. Where is it? Don't tell me this one is at the top of the... Of course it is. Well, we have it, so see you in a second. That was entirely necessary. Let's find the next page. Well, there are two in the top left corner. I want to make sure we haven't missed any here. No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, I think we only have these two here, and I guess, yeah, there's going to be one here. And I suppose this was the 7th, so... I was about to say, let's just die, but no, Ezio had other plans.
Get him! Damn! He's too fast!
That was beautiful.
Aha! Get him! I'm on there.
Oh, could we? Would be so nice if that worked. It actually could. It did, nice. I'm also trying to preserve my voice. Since probably it's best not to put too much strain on it by talking. Although the water was really helpful. Yeah, no, probably not climbable.
Is there a reason for this rudeness?
Well, I'm just participating in you know, this underground Japanese culture. There were recently on Reddit, there was a video about a bumping man, and apparently it's a bit of a trend. This wasn't the first time I had seen it, actually, but apparently some people just, because they can get away with it, bump into people while walking. in the streets of mostly Tokyo, I guess. I don't often see stuff about other cities in Japan. Okay. Interesting. That's. I'm really curious what the what was the process for selecting that point for Ezio to jump to in in that particular instance. And we still have to climb up. It's going to be a nightmare to edit this video. I'm coughing so much. If you don't hear any of it, that will mean I have done my part right. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going to take a break after this. If only to rest my voice. Maybe I'm going to wait a bit before I start recording the Chronicles China Let's Play, because I would rather be able to speak without having my throat feel like parchment. And this one again will be at the top, I suppose. Wait. Okay, we're just supposed to do this. I wonder if Galata Tower actually was like this at the time. Or if it's like the... And you know what a great place to end the episode, actually. Ezio overlooking Constantinople. This is the kind of photo I'm taking with... Okay, well... The bird sprite was a bit unfortunate, but yeah, this is the kind of photo I love taking in Assassin's Creed Shadows. I kind of wish there was a photo mode in that game. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you're as excited as I am to finally visit the Hagia Sophia and obtain a certain suit of armor. And yeah, I'll see you in this next episode. Possibly, depending on the time it takes and whether Master Assassin missions unlock, it may actually be the final episode, so we'll see. Either way, see you then. Bye!